That part. Here we go, we in the building. It's crazy that we doing it now. I love it. We gonna bring that energy to you every time. I got a squad on deck. They on the way. You know, I'm so happy to be able to share this time and this space with y'all. It's funny because I would have thought how much work I done put in and how much things I done did that this would have been done. A welcome video of me saying this the initial launch of, you know, the page. Man, this ain't first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I don't know how many pages I done started. And I still got them all. But I say that to say, you know, you can keep starting, man. You can keep starting. If you started and anything ain't popped off, man, keep starting. Start again. Because here I am, man. If you looking at me and you're like, oh, man, that's straight. Look at this, man, this phase 10. This the fall back from phase 10. I'm on the bounce back from trials and tribulations. But I live. One thing about it is, I just feel like we got to stay involved because life is going to evolve no matter what. So as long as you're involved, you're going to evolve too. And evolution don't always look like we want it to look. Sometimes it's pain, you know. Sometimes it's lack. Sometimes it's way more than you thought you ever had. Sometimes it's different things. It's always never. See that? It's always never. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. I say that to myself all the time, and people don't catch it. You know what I mean? Things are always never going to stay the same, change, or any of that. Those two words, when they just bounce off each other, you're just going to keep singing it. This too shall pass, because it always never going to stay the same. These are the two words that they taught me in the program that I was in to don't use. Never say never. And don't be saying always because it's an absolute. But if you put them together, even it's an oxymoron, it's a contradiction, but it's the truth. And you can flip it around. Things will never always. So as long as you keep whatever you doing in the realm of knowing that things will always never stay the same, they will always, you know, never, and they will never always. That means stay involved, be prepared, get ready. I read the best of the people in society is the ones that's most suited to deal with unforeseen circumstances. Think about the coaches in sports. Those dudes who make those in-game adjustments, those the best coaches. Some coaches will come out, they got 25 plays already scripted. And if you don't stop them 25 plays, you going down bad. But if you stop them, they going down bad. But you got coaches who say, look, them 25 plays ain't what's happening. We need to pay attention to what's going on out here. Somebody having an out of body today. Somebody doing something more than what we scouted they usually do. And that's life. That's life. I just went on a trip and I was expecting to get so much from certain people. And I'm going to put the content up there. And I did get it from them. Kevin Hart was there and the lady from Shark Tank was there and Alex Rodriguez was there. Those guys I never heard of that gave me the most value, that gave me the most for what they were saying. And I ain't talking about value for money. I'm talking about my ears, my time, my mind, what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, what's going through my sensory system, what you're feeding me. Man, It was just the wife of the wife is the lady who started Spanx, her husband. And I got the content, and I'm gonna put it up. Set it off for me, you know. But I said that to say, by just being involved, I was able to not get caught up, because you know they gonna have the best people last, and we were in there, and it was long and it was drawn out, and some points people was getting up and leaving and coming back. And by the way, that MC was amazing. I got content, you're gonna see him too. But we stayed involved, even if we had to what's he saying, catch it, because we might be drifting off, but we stayed involved. And I was able to get the value from the situation, from really what so many people said. I'm not going to say I got the value from everything what everybody said, because that would have been sensory overload. But I got a lot of value out of that. And it was like, that wasn't even what I was looking for. I was thinking that Kevin Hart was going to go in there, he was going to be laughing and cracking jokes and stuff like that. He cracked a little bit of humorous verbiage, but it wasn't no jokes. He was serious. And you're gonna see it, because that's one thing I'm a relay. I'm a conduit of information, of knowledge. I sit here and tell you everything I know if you're gonna listen long enough, and I listen to everything you know if you're gonna talk long enough. You know, and that's another thing that we harping on. We want people to completely express themselves and process what they saying. I call it letting the man talk to the period. We always stopping at the comma and trying to rebuttal the comma. Let's let him get to the period. Let's see all of what he's saying. Because sometimes they don't even get to the period. They talk themselves out of what they talking about, be like, oh man, I'm tripping. Or sometimes when they get to that period, you be like, oh man, I'm tripping. I took a class called Critical Thinking and Logic, and it was a guy in there. He wasn't that savvy with his verbiage. You know, his tongue ain't popped that game like me and other guys in the class. So what he said wasn't as valued, and the professor was like, we're gonna stop that. We're going to let him get all the way through. We're going to let him finish and matriculate his point. And when he did, we start to realize most times he was like a step ahead of us. But we just didn't pay attention, because he was like, if you look at it like this, it really such and such and such. And we're like, fool just tripping. But nah, fool really was ahead. And I look at people like Kodak Black like that. You know? People might say, oh, look how he talk. Yeah, but look how he walk. Y'all not paying attention to that. Y'all talking about, that's slang. He choose to speak that way. He don't say that he don't talk that way when he go in the bank. He probably do, but they understand him. I heard one, a little baby got a verse in one, a little boy in one of his songs where he say, I ain't mumbling, you just ain't listening. I'm talking the way I talk. You know what I mean? And so that's what we trying to do in this platform. I'm gonna say something too. Y'all check me anytime y'all hear me saying trying, cause we ain't trying nothing. We doing this stuff, and that's what we doing. But with all that being said, man, I'm so happy for y'all to be here with me, and thank you. I appreciate you. Gratitude. I'm always gonna congratulate and show my compassion and be grateful, because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all choose to be here with me, sharing peace. That part.